Today we're going to read Winston the Wolf. Oh my goodness, look. Someone has taken a bite out of my book. I wonder who that could be. Well, could it be a wolf? Let's see. Our story is called Winston the Wolf by Marnie McGee with illustrations by Ian Beck. Look at that great big mouth. Wow. Winston the Wolf swished his tail as he ran past the burger stand. He did not slow down to sniff. He did not even drool. See him go? Meaty treats were not what Winston had in mind. Winston wanted books, and he knew where to find them. Where do you think he found them? Books. He marched up the library steps and saw a handwritten sign. "Words!" he exclaimed. "Yum!" But the sign said, "No wolves allowed." He snatched the sign and ate it. See him eating up the sign? My goodness. Winston opened the door, but an angry librarian stood in his way. "You, Mr. Wolf, may not come in this library. The sign on the door says, 'No wolves allowed.'" Winston bared his teeth. "I ate your silly sign," he growled, "and now step aside." The librarian rang the bell. "He's back," she cried. "That wicked wolf who chews on books." Ooh, see the angry librarian? Wow. Library helpers came running. Winston tried to dodge them, but soon everyone was chasing poor Winston the Wolf. Winston leaped over computers, hopped over tables and chairs. Soon he would be trapped. See him running away? But then a girl named Rosie appeared. "Quick," she said, "follow me." Rosie showed Winston a secret door. Ooh, what does the secret door say? Exit. She led him through an alley, under a bridge, and over a hill. Well, they're running and running, aren't they? When at last the two of them stopped, Rosie demanded the truth. "Why do you nibble on books? Why ask for trouble, Wolf?" "Isn't it obvious? Can't you guess?" asked Winston. "Words are so delicious. Why, words taste better than roasted skunk, even better than gopher stew." "Wolf," said Rosie, "you must break this terrible habit. You must never nibble on books again. Never." Winston began to howl. "I'll starve," he wailed. "I'll die without words." See Winston wailing? Rosie just laughed. "Be quiet, Wolf, and listen to me. You do not have to chew on a book to read it and taste the wonderful words inside. Words taste even better when you eat them with your eyes." Winston squinted at Rosie. "Is this a trick? Can this be true?" Trust me, said Rosie. Sit down. You and I are going to have some lessons. Ooh. So each afternoon, Rosie read stories to Winston. She taught him how to sound out words. Winston caught on fast. He learned to eat words with his eyes, which is to say, Winston learned to read. Just like you're learning to read too. The hungry wolf ate all the sorts of words, sweet and juicy words like sunset and swoosh and rambunctious. He wolfed down words like trickle and icicle and pickle. To him they tasted like clean spring rain. His favorite words rhymed with crunch, punch, munch, and lunch. See him learning all of these special words. Winston read Rosie's books until he knew them all by heart. Then Winston said to Rosie, I must have a new stack of library books. Rosie sighed. Why try it again? You know they will just block the door. The sign says, no wolves allowed. And that means you. What's going to happen next? I'll never give up books, he declared. Never! Then Winston smiled. Do you suppose your grandmother's clothes might fit a wolf? Rosie scratched her head. Grandma's clothes? Trust me, said Winston. I have a plan. On Saturday morning at 9:45, Winston and Rosie walked to town. Winston wore a frilly rose print dress with ruffled lace at the neck. The skirt almost hid Winston's bushy tail, and a floppy hat disguised his pointed ears. Perched on Winston's long snout were Grandma's glasses in thin wire frames. There they go off to the library. When Winston and Rosie arrived, no one blocked the library door. Winston stuck his snout inside and breathed the musty, dusty smell of books. The librarian jumped to her feet and stared. That grandma looked familiar. See Winston, the librarian? Rosie marched right up to her. I'd like you to meet Granny Winston, she said. She needs a library card so she can check out books, and she'll gladly read at story time. The children will love her tales. Winston nodded. I'll read to the children all day long if you like. Oh my goodness, look at Winston. Winston is in the library. And so, week after week, Granny Winston read stories to children. If anyone noticed the sharp white teeth, no one complained. And if at times the hem of Granny's skirt seemed to twitch and sway, no one revealed the secret. Winston the Wolf, or Granny, so called, never lost his taste for words. Words were always his favorite treat. There is Winston reading to all the children in the library. A note to reader. If your story lady wears long skirts and floppy hats, she may just be a wolf in disguise, a lover of words, a gobbler of books. Please be very kind to her or me. Love, Winston the Wolf. The end. Love you, JJ.